Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 with the Rude Man. We're back in Australia. And Christmas is over. Hope you guys had a good one. I got work to do, so we're going to get started. Needs plowing. Well, there you go. Anything else it needs? We're still in the season. It's still the holiday season, so Christmas. Christmas in our house includes the New Year. I mean, the kids are out for 2 weeks, so they're out until after the New Year. So it's it's still Christmas. So we'll leave this stuff up for another week, and then slowly get rid of it, I guess. This is weird up here. I don't know why this corner is different than the rest of them. I don't know what happened here. I got a new Christmas shirt on. I got a whole bunch of Christmas clothes. Thanks, Matt. Matt, did you have a good Christmas? This is weird. I don't know why that is like that. I'm going to fix it. Just because I can. There's Scorp. Thank you, Scorp. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday. Andy's here. Scorp, are you at home? Are you holidaying? You still on Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
And cheers. All that kind of good stuff. Let's see.
All right.
Andy, cheers. I don't know how this got this way. Well, I don't want it to go up into a point, so I'm going to leave it just like that right there. All right, let's get this guy working here. Come on. Oh, I hired and fired Hamish. What's that all about? Matt said he did have a very good Christmas. Yeah. Well, we had a pretty good Christmas. It was quiet. The kids all showed up, but they're all older now. Even the grandkids. I mean, Addie's going to be 18 this year in September. And Jagan, he'll be 16, I think. Let's see. Yeah, his birthday's in a month or two. Can't remember when his birthday is. Why can't I remember when Jagan's birthday is? What the hell's wrong with me? I can't even remember my own birthday. If you notice, I lost my holiday beard. It was clear up in here. way down here, and it's all gone. I feel much better. Got it all trimmed up and got a haircut. I feel better. I feel 10 pounds lighter, 10 years younger. What is this now? Dried corn. Was I going to sell this? Is that what I was doing? I must have been in the process. I got to sell some stuff because I'm going to buy some property today. I think, if I remember to. All right, heading to the market. If I can stay on the road. Chris will be 18 in July. Leslie will be 14 in January. Well, that means that Jagan's probably going to be 15 then instead of 16. Merry Christmas. Oh, I forgot to take the Christmas. Well, Christmas stuff is still good. It's still kind of... You can't celebrate Christmas in just one day. I mean, you know, you get all the presents out of the way in one day. I got me a towel warmer for the bathroom, although I'm gonna keep it in the bedroom, I think. Next thing you know, there'd be panties and everything else hanging off of it if I leave it in the bathroom. All right, what do we get for corn? Dried corn. Jimmy dried corn, he don't care. 1,715,000. What? What? For Jimmy crack corn? Holy smokes! I need to dry some more corn. That was great. Oh, geez, I think I hit that pole. Stupid pole jumped right out in front of me. No, we don't. Well, New Year's is just the one day, and everybody's drunk. They won't notice anyway. That's what I figure. Okay, so like I got some new shirts. I got this one. I got a pink one. I don't know why. Well, it's not really pink. It's kind of a lavender color. And then I got an orange one. I'll wear that on Thursday. And they're the same style. They're polo shirts like this, but they're real soft material. It's just really soft and silky material. So they're very comfortable to wear. And they're not, they've got a lining in them. Yeah, they've got a lining in. See the lining? So they're really soft. They feel good on your skin. I got a couple of sweaters. So I was looking for Christmas sweaters. You know, not one of these Christmas sweaters that says, you know, some silly words or nasty phrases or something. Just a nice shirt to wear. Sweater for the holidays, and Carol got me a couple of those. I couldn't find the one I liked. I found one on the internet, and I couldn't. And then I didn't. I thought I marked it. Next day, I went to show Carol and was going to buy it, and I couldn't find it. I swear to God, 2-3 hours I spent looking. I never did find it again. So I'm wondering if it wasn't a scam page or something. You know. All right. Back to work. Let's see. this guy's plowing and is in trouble because this stupid tractor's in the road. So let's get this tractor out the road. And we've got straw to pick up. I should probably get on that. But before I do that, this big field needs a lot of work. It needs more than just plowing. So let's take a look at that. Lori's here. Hey, Lori. Oh, geez. I missed that train by that much. Okay, what's this one need? Okay, this one needs lime and plowing and fertilizer. So, let's see about the fertilizer first. Okay, and how was I doing that? I was doing, oh, Scorp, how's your new keyboard? Mine is great. I love it. I really do. I should have done it a couple years ago. Headlands on, up and down, headlands, reset, headlands, okay, and go with that. Let's see what happens. Who we got working? Tina. Tina's working. All right, there goes that. Now let's get... what's going on here? This guy. And oh, he's already got lime in him. And he's close to the right field, I think. No, he's not. No, he's not. Can I sneak through there without hitting those? Rob's wearing the letters of his laptop. Rob got a laptop? Okay, I gotta hear the details, Lori. Did it turn out right? Does it work? Does it do what he wants to do? Is he happy? Are you happy? Oh, mine came with a big wrist. I took that off. I don't have any room on my keyboard, and it was that wide. It was huge. It was almost the same width or height as the keyboard. All right, let's do this one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to reset it, do the headlands, okie dokies, and we're going to take this guy right behind the other guy, if it'll work out that way. Steve's doing it. Now let's go get that straw picked up, because I can't do anything on that field till the straw gets up. So I gotta go fast and jump. You know I do. Oh God, that almost crashed. What was that all about? That almost hurt. It wasn't fun. Wonder what that silage additive does. Lori's wanting to know if Scorpion has a limp wrist or something. He needs more support for his wrists. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, God. You guys crack me up. Scorpion makes it sound like a job for a plastic surgeon. Silage additive gives silage a yield boost of some sort, does it? I always forget to put it in. I guess I could do it now. Silage additive. Don't know what it does, but I could put it in, I guess. Use a sock or a potato. That way you'll look like it's hard. Because a potato, not a cooked potato. You want a raw potato. You guys are sick. There's a joke about that. At the time it was a Pollock joke. It really wasn't a Pollock joke, but at the time, everybody was giving Polish people a hard time, and I don't know why, but they were, and they made it into a Polish joke just by saying a Polish guy, you know. Polish guy was at the beach, that kind of stuff. Yeah, the joke was a Polish guy. Well, it could be anybody. Could be a Texan. A Texan was at the beach, and he was trying to impress girls, you know, by muscles and a Speedo and stuff like that, and nothing was happening. And he saw this Italian guy, and this Italian guy had a girl on each arm every day. And so he walked in, and he says, what's going on? He said, how are you getting all these girls? And he says, well, it's a secret. And he says, well, what's the secret? And he says, well, you take a potato and you stuff it in your trunks, and all the girls will just, you know, come swarming. So the guy said, okay, I'll try that tomorrow when I'm here. So he tries it the next day, and everybody's laughing at him, and he's not getting any girls. And he sees the Italian guy, and he says, what did I do wrong? I got the potato like you told me. He said, it goes in the front, not the back. Straw's not accepted here. Of course it's not. One side or the other. Hey, there's Rob. You got a new computer, and it works real well for Lumberjacks Dynasty and Farmers Dynasty 2. Hope your holidays went well. They did, Rob, and I'm glad you're happy with the computer. So, you know, good deal, good deal. It should work for a couple years for you. Did you Lori, which one did you end up getting? Did you get the 32 gig? I gotta get the other plow out. What's this? This must have been the sugar beets. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, where's the other plow? I got two plows. I got to put them to work. Oh, was it the same price? Because that's even better. Well, no wonder he's happy. That's better than the one I have. You're welcome, Rob. I'm glad you're happy with it. I know that the one I got is for the price I thought was dandy. You know, I took it on vacation and used it on some pretty hefty games, and it worked just great. This one needs liming. I better wait. I gotta lime it first. What about this one? All right, this one's okay. All right. Well, were you still happy with the price? Was it still okay? Woohoo! Oh, that was almost perfect. Nothing's perfect. Where's the other guy? I don't know. I guess he's doing okay. I guess they're doing okay. I chose the liming second so that I can see what it's actually done. Because obviously, when you lay the lime down, it shows up. It's white. And stuff. Oh, he's almost done. He's gone all the way around already. Well, good deal. Yeah, they are. Mine also came with a mouse, a wireless mouse that lights up and changes colors, and I like it too for a laptop. When you said key lights, it reminded me we had key lime pie for Christmas. There you go. Get a two out of two out of that one. Graduation and Christmas and birthday all in one. Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. Maybe it didn't come with the mouse. Now that I think about it, I don't think it did. Um, I just found one and that was cheap, because I don't use it very much, and it lit up and it's rechargeable and all that kind of stuff. So you can plug it in the computer and it'll recharge itself. All righty. Well, that guy's working up a storm. So I'll go find something else to do. Okay, here's the plan. Um, the plan is to purchase these two pieces of land right here and start working this up. So I have enough money to do it, so I'm going to do it. We'll buy that one, and we'll buy that one. And that dried corn paid for that. That was cool. What am I looking at here? What's the purple? Harvested. Okay. But that's not what I want. Let's see. Stubble. Soil composition. Fertilized. That's what I'm looking at there. But what is not showing me? Why is it not showing me? Do I have to turn that off? Oh, you know what? It's probably because there we go. This stupid map is so big. It takes a day and a half just to show what you've done. All right, so that's the fertilizing, and there's the liming. This must be the... Well, I don't know which one's which. Bah, I'll just let them go. I'll figure out what they're doing. Well, I was comparing the computers. My son had a laptop cost him $1,200, and I got that one that I've got for the price that I got it. Lori knows the price, but it's just as good, if not better, than that $1,200 one he got, and it was a better brand name and everything. So I was happy, and it was. I didn't want to spend that much for it, and I was able to get it for less than I had budgeted, which is a good thing. Oh, I've got crops to do. Corn's ready to harvest. Where's the corn header? The corn whatcha-dinger. I keep forgetting to use this. And where's my combines? There they are. Okay, that's the red one. That's the one I think I was doing the corn with. And it's empty. Ow. You knocked my pipe off. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. So I'm assuming everybody had a really good Christmas. Andy, what did you get? Another cat? I think Andy gets cats for Christmas. Somebody bought me a sample kit of Jack's Lynx. Does anybody know what Jack's Lynx is? It came with a little bag of cheese popcorn, 2 bags of Jack Lynx original jerky, a beer stein, and a bottle opener with in a form of a Bigfoot. Jack Lynx is their mascot is a Bigfoot. So I got a bottle opener in the shape of a Bigfoot, of a big foot, and it's kind of cool. And so I got to try a bunch of that stuff. It's pretty good stuff. I ate one of the bags of jerky already. Hey, it's Santa Cat. Andy, does that mean you got two new cats for Christmas? Because that's what we're looking at over there. Yeah. I saw something yesterday, a guy talking about his sausage that he was cooking. It was, what do they call that? Bratwurst or something. He was German. And he said, yeah, it's got a head on both ends, the sausage. And I watched that. I waited and I waited. And all of a sudden I heard a grunt from Carol. It took her about 15 minutes to figure it out, what he was talking about. She's a little slow on those kind of things. Our cat's going crazy in the house. The kids bought her these they're little bags or socks or something for Christmas. Different, one's a star, one's a mouse, one is something else, and they've got little sticky pads on them, and you take them and put catnip in them and then stick them all over the house. And the cat's just going nuts, running from this room to that room. What are you doing to that poor cat? God, she's going nuts. She doesn't know where to go. It was hilarious. Where's Matt? Is Matt still here? Matt, what'd you get for Christmas? Did you get some Mountain Dew for Christmas? I need a new bottle of Fireball. I'm drinking my Fireball at the holidays. So I found out I had a mug of tea. I might have told you this. I had a mug of tea, and it's all spicy and stuff. It's already got orange, cinnamon, and a bunch of other spices in it. So it's already spicy. It's in the line. It's a tea. It's a black tea, but it's in the line of a hot toddy kind of because it's real spicy. And I think I told this last week. I think I mentioned this last week. Carol had something in her throat and couldn't kick it up. So she wanted to try some whiskey, and it worked. So I took what she didn't drink out of the thing and just dumped it in my tea. Oh my God, it was good. So I've been doing that, making cups of tea and spicing it up with Red Bull or with Fireball. Works good. What else have I got? Okay, this one's done. Oh, I know. I need to get this guy. And let's get him. I can't remember how to do this. I want to teleport. Do I have to select the... Do I have to select the place I want to go? I think I do. This stuff here needs to be harvested. Okay, that's not what I need to do. Map selection. Teleport vehicles. What? Did this change? How do you select the map? Did I do something goofy? I didn't used to have to do this. Do I? Something's not right. I don't remember how I did that. 99. This isn't right. I didn't have to do this. Matt, you told me? What was it? I didn't read it.
Oh, yeah.
You got a new car for Christmas? A six-pack? Okay. How does this work? This is not what I did before. Okay, Matt's getting smart. He already told me. Well, okay, he got my attention, but he didn't type anything. Come on, Matt. That redeem Rudy's to get my attention, so I look at the chat, but you didn't type anything. All right, I'm gonna do this, and it's already set up, so let's do it. Oh hell, I can't do that. I'd have to win. I'd have to get out of the game to do that. I got to go over to the other computer. How long ago was it? Okay, I went up and looked and you retracted it. It says message has been retracted, so I can't read it. So no wonder I didn't see it. Okay, Matt, I went up to look at it and it says that message has been retracted. So I can't see it. So I don't know, still don't know what it is. All right, now I got to get back to the game computer. I got 2 Viking shirts, Viking glasses, and books. Are you a Viking? Or are you talking about football or something? Oh. It's a good thing it's cold. At least you'll warm up, Lori. He's either a Viking or he likes women Viking, and trying to snatch one. So he's got shirts and books. And do they make any kind of like stinky stuff to put on? What do they call that? Perfume or something? Or maybe it's just mead, because they're always drinking mead and it's always running down their beard and stuff. That's a thing, you know. Every time I have pizza with my beard always smells like cheese afterwards. I have to go and jump in the shower, because otherwise I smell like pizza. I'm a Viking fan. Okay, so you're talking football. Matt Vingston, Vikingson. We'll have to call him Eric the Red. You're not Ginger, are you? Of course, if he's not from England, he might not know what ginger means. I don't know what the heck the British have against gingers. Actual redheads are rare. There's something about red hair that makes them special. I know for women that are redhead, they're nasty. They're mean. I mean, you know, they're just mean. They'll slap you around like nobody's business. Redheads are nasty. I know my foster mom's a redhead. There's a reason why they call them fiery, I guess. A fiery redhead. All right, where's my workers at? I lost 2 tractors. Well, there's one. What's he doing? Okay, he's still spreading fertilizer. Where's the other one? I don't know what the hell he's doing. Because he's not spreading nothing. Irish. Oh, the sneaky boat. I always do watch Vikings football. All right, well, he's following in the path of the fertilizer guy, because you can see he's working the fertilizer right. Maybe you can't see. It's over there. Anyway, he's working it. God, I feel so much better with a haircut and a shave. Or a trim. Heavy beard like that hasn't bothered me as much as it did this year. I don't know why. Maybe because I started growing it out like that when it was COVID and I couldn't leave the house. If I can't leave the house, I'm not shaving anymore. And I stopped, and it went clear down to my chest, you know. The beard got pretty long. It looked like ZZ Top. Except for I don't have a flowing beard. You know, mine is bushy. I still haven't picked up all the poop because I haven't put in a factory. I need to put that factory in, and I don't know where to put it. Let's see. I got chicken poop over here. I could put a factory over here. Let's see what I got. Okay. Factories. We got a factory for you. And we looked at this the other day, I remember, and I kind of picked one out. But I don't remember what it looked like. Grain mill. Fermenting silo by Stevie. Manure mixer. Was that it? I think that was it. I think I need to remod it. I should remod it so where you don't need the digestate. You just need the straw and the poop-a-loop. I might remod that before I use it. Because the digestate, I don't know if I've got anything where I'm making digestate. I'll have to look. Anyway, it's a very small factory, so let's just pop this in somewhere. Okay. Is there something else I've got working that makes digestate? Where am I at? Where's my farm? There it is. I'm lost. Oh, you know what? The easiest way to find out, I suppose, would be to go to here, to what I've got going here. And corn dryer doesn't. That's just a bread maker. Placeable fertilizer. Placeable. Oh, no, wait a minute. Where's this at? Where's this? I already have something. Because this just takes straw and slurry. Where is this? I'm going to visit this. Well, it's that one. Okay, maybe it kicks out digestate. All right, let's go start making some food. Where's this guy? Let's get some of that straw. Might need to remod it to work faster and empty faster. Yeah, they all need that. They definitely were in the tops. Karen's dancing in your head. Angry Ginger. Well, we had an angry Ginger. Alan was angry. He was always mad at me. Would you stop saying ought? Alan was always mad at me. He was an angry redhead. It was offensive. Did you ask him where his beard had been? All right, let's grab some straw. We want some straw. Straw. You know what I need to do? Here's what I need to do. I need to go into the game controls and settings, and I need to change seasonal growth, days per month. I need to change this because I've got 1 day. Every time I sleep, I'm in a new month. So if I'm in June and I sleep, I wake up in July. And so because I keep playing it real time, like if I play, for a week, for 7 days, and I play 2 hours a day, that's only 14 hours. So in a whole week's time, I've only went through 2 weeks. So I should change this to something else. I'll do 28 days. And then what I can do is, I'm going to try this. I'll try this out. We'll see what happens. No snow. That's good. Fixed date. Okay, that's good. So now what I can do is I can speed time up and actually run my time at least normal, and I won't kick into the next month. I'll just kick into the next day. If I happen to sleep, or if I happen to work into nighttime and sleep. This might work out better for me. All right, I don't think it's going to take this much straw, so let's just go. They hide snacks in it. Lori's just having too much fun today. Snacks were offered. Well, what if they were not recognizable? Like maybe his beard was wet, but you don't know what it's wet from. I mean, like goats, billy goats. That's why billy goats stink so bad. They hump up and pee on their beard. And supposedly that's how they mark their territory, with a stinky beard. Maybe that's what he's doing. Okay, now I've got to get the tanker and let's empty it. And let's go see if we can find some liquid poop-a-doop. We're going to go look for chocolate milk. Crops will take longer. I don't know, maybe. You're probably right. That just means I have to sleep longer. But I can control it. Never get bearded with a billy goat. I don't know anybody that's ever walked up to a billy goat and said, "Oh, they're so cute. Let me give you a big hug." It's always, "What's that smell?" And then the billy goat walks around the barn and you go, "Oh!" Because you can smell them from a mile away. That's probably why they do it. Just tell everybody within a 5-mile radius that this is their harem. This group of goats belong to me. All right, let's see. We might not even have any liquid chocolate milk. Okay, here's the pig farm. Let's see if we can mosey up to the $125,000 liters. Let's fill her up, Mickey. Sounding bearded. Never get bearded by a billy goat. Alrighty. Did we get it all yet? No, it's still coming. All right, let's let that happen, and then let's see if the grass needs mowing yet. Oh no, the grass is ready again, so let's go get to work on the grass. The grass. Sound like a billy goat. Every time I try to do a sheep, everybody looks at me and says, "Not a sheep." I said, "Well, what do you think it was? It sound like a goat." Oh, what's the difference? The smell, the beard smell. Okay, so this solves the problem for making manure. But what do I do with the manure after it's made is the question. Did I miss soup de jour yet? Oh, I haven't. Wow, today's going really slow. Seems like I've been here for a couple hours at least already. Oh, yeah. The three billy goats, the billy goats gruff. They were nasty goats. Scorpion, I got something for you to research. I heard through the grapevine that one of these studios is thinking about making a new Dresden series. I don't know if it's all talk, because I don't remember where I heard it. I have to look up the new books. You know those 4 new books I bought, Scorp? I can't figure out which one's the first one to start reading. I'm gonna have to look it up. Can't remember the name of the first book. All right, well, he's on his own. Let's go check out these guys. See how they're doing. Oh, there's a fertilizer guy. Oh, he's fertilizing over the lime. Oh, all right. What's the lime guy doing? Well, he's still throwing it down. He's working that way. That's good. Okay, that's good. How much has he done this way? Oh, okay. This is working out okay. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Where's fertilizer guy though? There he is. Okay, so he's staying ahead of that guy, so that's good. Oh, they're at different angles. No, they're not. Oh, boy. Well, probably Paramount. You mean Paramount, the studio Paramount? There are serious ongoing discussions and developments for a new reimagined Dresden Files TV series with author Jim Butcher involved, aiming for a more faithful adaptation for a streaming service. That's probably where I heard about it, because I was reading something, some kind of interview with Butcher. That's probably where I heard it. Yeah, here's the funny thing. If you're going to be more in line with the books versus the TV series, the number one thing I liked about the TV series was the skull, Bob. And it's completely different. Bob is completely different than the books. And I didn't care. They did such a good job with Bob. I liked Bob better than I did Dresden. But if he's going to stick more to the books, then Bob's going to be, he's going to be a spirit in a skull, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, read the book, Dresden Files. They're very good. Very good books. There's about 1,000,000 of them, though. What's going on over here? Why did he stop? He can't be full. That's odd. Why did he stop? Whoa, whoa, get back here. I don't get it. Rather it be an animated series at this point. No one does well with the live casting. Voice acting is usually better. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It is the casting. They're not picking the cast to match the characters. They're picking the cast to match their skin color or their politics. Or the what audience they're trying to go for. They're trying to go for Gen Z. So you got guys that are supposed to be Gandalf played by a 16-year-old. What? Well, we're looking for Gen Z. Or whatever Gen Z is. I don't know. What age group is Gen Z anyway? Is that the 20s? Well, this is kind of scratchy here. Not getting all the crop. Hey, it's after soup du jour. Where's Matt? Matt, where you at, buddy? And I had Taco Bell. It's Taco Tuesday. Jeff's getting mad at me because he's starting to get bald right up in here, and I'll never be bald. And so he's mad at me because I didn't take care of that problem. But the baldness comes from the mother, not the father. All righty. What happened? My monitor went off on the other computer. I think I accidentally hit the key. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this, something like this. There's Matt. Hey, Matt. Yeah, we're looking at a Taco Tuesday. So the adult beverage that isn't an adult beverage, I guess. It's not an adult beverage. But I'm an adult and I'm going to drink it. So Baja Blast, Mountain Dew. Oh, that just came out of the fridge. When I pick it up from Taco Bell, I tell them don't put no ice in it, because I'm not going to drink it for a couple hours, and I don't want it all watered down. So, man, that's good. That's interesting because it doesn't taste like diet. I wonder if they made a mistake. Or maybe, I just haven't had one for a while. Maybe it's just sweeter than I thought it was. Forgot it was Taco Tuesday. Hey, how could you forget? I need to put a sombrero on that little guy. I got a sombrero that sits right here on the wall. It needs a good dusting, though. When I was when I worked for Rainier Bank, I was a commercial loan officer, and I had this little guy from local town came in and wanted to know if he could get a loan. And I said, well, what are you looking at doing? He says, well, I want to start a business. I said, well, what kind of business? And he says, well, I travel back and forth between Mexico and here, and I bring back stuff I'd like to sell, like sombreros and srirachis and, you know, all kind of stuff. And he says, especially the original spices and stuff that we use in Mexico, because there's a lot of we lived in orchard country, so a lot of the fruit picking was done by migrant workers. And they would come in, they'd start in California, and they'd work their way all the way up to Washington during the season, working. And so he said, I think I can make some money by selling stuff. And he says, I can sell to tourists too, because everybody's, you know, interested in Mexican restaurants and stuff like that. So I said, okay. And he said, really? And he says, I've been to 5 other banks and nobody will even talk to me. And I said, well, it's a good thing you came to see me then. And I gave him a loan, and he gave me this beautiful big sombrero and a red with white design on it. You know, it's a poncho. They call them something else, like a sriracha or something like that. Anyway, and it was reversible. If you flip it over, then it was the red that was the accent color, and the white was the color. So he gave me a couple of those, and you know, I thanked him. I probably shouldn't have taken it, but I'd already made the loan, so it wasn't like I was doing it to get goodies from him. And that's what they're worried about if you take items, that you're being influenced to do it for that. But no, I didn't. He already had the loan. He just gave that to me as a gift. Anyway, I still have that stuff. It's pretty cool. Matter of fact, I think I got, I don't know, yeah. Yeehaw! This is it. It's kind of dusty. I probably shouldn't put it on. I'll be sneezing later. But anyway, this is that. And again, it's reversible. It's white on one side and red on the other. Yeah, that poncho thing, I messed my hair up. How can you tell? You can't tell. That's what this is for. Yeah, the poncho things, it's wool, and it's warmer than heck. So if you're going out in the cold, you want to throw that thing on. So anyway, that was nice. So that stuff right there is probably 50 years old or so. All right. What was I doing? Enchiladas, refried beans, and rice.
Oh, yeah.
Twice. Cheers, Lori. Twice baked potatoes. If you have twice baked potatoes, do you have to eat them twice? Because the second go around wouldn't be very pleasant. Chicken bacon ranch pizza is delicious, Lori. Chicken bacon ranch pizza is. No, wait a minute. Chicken bacon ranch pizza. Huh. How do you put that all together? Are you talking about ranch dressing or dirt? my ranch is made out of dirt. All right, what was going on here? This was this is that round field, and what's in it? It was sorghum. 1% of that field. I got 1%. These fields don't hold anything. They're like, I should put carrots in here. I can at least make a salad. All right, where's the other fields? No, they had different stuff. I need to get a truck over here. So, what do I got? Where's that dump truck? Oh, that's what I wasn't doing. Okay. That's what I wasn't doing. I'm in the wrong field. I threw myself in the wrong field. Okay, so you click this first, and then that. All right. I got it figured out. Lori's gonna get herself in trouble. You can't say stuff like that with scorpions around. Now you've got him sitting there saying, "Oh God, I want to answer that. I want to say something." You better not, Scorp. All right. Next field. Scorp's trying to be good. Is this corn? Oh shoot, this is corn. I don't have a corn hitter. And this corn also. All right, so that guy's done. You're done. You're toast. Where's the other one at? Okay, and he's already got corn in it. Okay, so let's go Tokyo Joe. There and here. He's trying to behave. What's happening? Where's he going? Get back here. Oh, he must not be set up. Oh, he is. Never mind. Toast. Toast. I'm gonna have some more of this. So, Lori, what kind of games are you going to play on Rob's computer? Or do you have a better one? Is Rob's computer better than yours now? I was watching. Anybody watch the Y Files? There's a YouTube page out there called the Y Files. I started watching them when they first started, and they had a couple thousand subscribers. Now they've got several million. Making you hungry. And anyway, he did a 4 or 5 hour long live stream on Christmas Day, and basically he said that he did that because he said there's so many people that, you know, Christmas is a happy, wonderful time of the year to the majority of the people. But if you're somebody that maybe just lost a spouse, maybe you've had hard times, maybe you're ill and you've gotten, you know, bad medical news, and whatever reason, you know, that Christmas isn't going to fix all that. And so he thought, you know, there's a lot of people that are alone at the holidays, and so he thought that would be a good thing to do, just to entertain people on a day that maybe they're a little bit lonely on. You know, what do you do? It's kind of like this. It's kind of like a young couple that have little kids, and everybody they know is older and don't have little kids. They got nobody to relate to. They've got, you know, well, let's go have a barbecue. Oh yeah, but don't bring your kids, adults only. Well, I want to bring my kids. So you want to associate with other young people that also have kids and have backyard parties and stuff, swim pool parties, things like that. Well, at Christmas, you got all these people that are celebrating Christmas with their families, but you don't have anybody, or you don't have a reason to be happy. You know, what are you going to do? You're going to stay home by yourself. And he thought, well, if I can do some entertainment for these people on a day when they're sitting along home by themselves, and they can join in and talk to us, and, you know, while I'm doing it. And so I thought that was kind of cool. Do you think, Tom, it doesn't have to be, Matt? I know I get it all the time with sugar in it. Matter of fact, it's hard to find the diet Baja Blast. You can't find it. You can't find it much in stores. You just don't want to go to parties at all. I just don't want to go to an ugly Christmas sweater party. Well, for me, when anybody asks me, well, how was your holiday? How was your Christmas? If I can say very quiet, then I'm a happy camper. It's like vacation. A lot of people go to vacation to go out and have parties and be wild and like not me. I go on vacation to get away from people. You know, hide in a condo someplace and play games. Go for a walk in the woods. Maybe a horseback ride or something, you know. get away from people. That's what I try to do. Of course, you know, a lot of my adult life, I worked with people. And, you know, when you work with people day in and day out, people are people. That's the worst thing about people, is they're people. And people aren't always nice, especially to be around. So I like to do things to get away from that. I used to tell people, hey, there's a chili feed for, you know, some charity or something. Would you want to buy some tickets? And I would say, no, I'll buy some tickets, and you can give them to somebody that'll go. And they say, oh, you don't want to go to the chili feed or the spaghetti feed or whatever. I said, first thing I asked, are there going to be people there? Yeah. Then you won't see me there. But it's a charity, so I just give them the money. I said, how much are the tickets? $10 a piece. Okay, here's $20. You know, thank you. I just donate the money because I'm not going to go where there's people. Now I got to plow these stupid fields. I wonder if they need lemon and limed. Needs lime and plowing. Needs liming. What? It doesn't need plowing? Oh, I forget. The plowing is random. I mean, not random. Intermittent. You don't have to plow it every time. It's about every 3 times, I think. Oh, grass guy's done. Hey, grass guy. No white elephant parties. I don't mind intimate parties. You know, 10, 20 people maybe, if you know them. Like if it's a work party from work, you know, we always I never worked in a company that I didn't know everybody. That was a big company. Like I'm imagining that Scorpion, how many people you got working in your warehouse? Quite a few, eh? But it's having a party with people you don't even know. I mean, okay, I'm going to go to a party with a friend, and the only people I know there are my friends that I'm with. That doesn't sound fun to me. Yeah, I don't like to talk politics and parties and stuff to people. I don't like talking on if somebody I meet and they strike up a conversation and they want to talk politics. No, thank you. I have my own way of thinking. You have your own way of thinking. They may not match, and it doesn't matter. So why would I get upset, you know, by listening to you, and you get upset by listening to me, when we could talk about the weather, which we both agree on. Even sports, people get passionate about their sports. That's the whole thing. You don't want to talk about politics, sports, or religion, because people are passionate about stuff like that. Now, that's the easiest way to strike up a conversation with somebody, is if you know what they're passionate about. For example, if I know somebody likes cars because I'm at their house and they have 15 cars in their yard and they're all muscle cars or something, I'd strike up a conversation about the cars. How long you been into cars? Oh my God, I'm glad you asked. No, they're all excited to talk. You walk into their house and they've got a computer system set up like you wouldn't believe, or a sound system like you couldn't believe. And you just ask them about, oh, you must be a music lover. Oh, don't get me started. And then you're off to the races on conversation. Make sure it's something you want to talk about, though. So the first thing I do is somebody wants to talk about something I don't want to talk about, is I'll just say, I notice your stereo system. You must really be into music. I know absolutely nothing about music. I've got a pocket radio I had when I was 15 years old to listen to the local radio station. That way, then you let them do all the talking, and they're happy to do that. But you don't have to worry about arguing about something, about this one's better than that one. Oh, this stereo, for the price is better than that. It's just, okay, fine, take your word for it, because I don't know anything about it. It keeps you out of trouble, basically. I only have one rule about politics, really. If you don't vote, if you tell me that you don't vote, then you've got no reason to talk to me about politics. So I don't want to talk to you about politics then. I don't care who you vote for, but if you don't vote, then you've got no dog in the race, so I don't want to talk to you about politics. What do you know about politics? You don't even vote. There's a lot of people that are proud of that fact. I've never voted in my life. Well, then you got nothing to bitch about. Isn't rather can't type. Their food is good enough to eat for free. You talking about partying? Parties? You gotta watch that Taco Bell stuff, though. You'd be like Lori and get a bad tortilla. That's true. That is true. That's like not telling somebody something that you know is not lying, but it is. And that's why they call it lying by omission. And people say, well, that's not lying. I didn't lie to him. No, you didn't lie to him, but you knew that the floor in every room was rotten in that house that got sold to that person, and you didn't say anything. So you did hurt them. They might not have bought it if you told them that the floors were all rotten. Well, I didn't lie to them. You hurt them just the same. Hard tacos, 10-pack, all rancid corn oil. Yeah, I'm glad I'd already eaten my Taco Bell. I do prefer Taco Time, but you can't find one anymore. We don't have one in town anymore. We used to have one in Seaside, but I don't know what happened. Oh, well, I do know what happened. The people who owned it retired, and they couldn't get anybody to buy it, so they just let it go. And they had kids, but the kids didn't want to run it. They're too lazy. Lying by omission. We had sunshine today. I don't know if it's still sunny enough. It's colder than hell. It's I think the high today was 40 something, just 41 or something, which may not be cold where you're at, but it's cold here. And we've had rain all the way through November and December. We've only had 1 or 2 days where it didn't rain, and it's cold. It's it gets up to maybe 50, maybe, but it's been in the 40s, and it gets down. It hasn't got down to freezing yet. I think the lowest I've seen temperature-wise here in the last month it was 38, and that was just one day, and the next day is back up in the 40s. You know, talking 2 degrees. "10 minutes easy, just in line." That's why what I do is I use my phone and I put an order in, and if it's not lunchtime, I'll have it picked up at the window. If it's lunchtime, then I have it picked up inside, because the to-go orders, our local Taco Bell has a special place that you just go grab it. It's got your name on it, and you just go up to the counter, and it's already made and stuff, so you don't have to wait in line. So Carol goes and picks it up for me just before my live stream. So I call it in on my phone, and then it's already paid for too. So all she has to do is either drive up to the window or go in and pick it up. And she's found that if it's lunchtime, it's faster to go in and pick it up because it's already made and ready for you in a bag with your name on it. If otherwise, the window, the cars are out into the street at lunchtime. I gotta go check on the kids here and see what they're doing. Okay, was this the last field? I think it was. Okay, we gotta go flying. How do I get back? Oh shoot, how do I get back? Hey, look, there's a spot for a house that nobody put a house there. Huh. Isn't this where you put your farm, Scorp? Right there? Maybe, maybe not. Is he... Do you not travel today? Ah! Are you working overtime today? Scorpidorp? Had highs in the 17s. Highs in the 17s? Oh no. 10 degrees, Lori? And I hope Rob's a cuddler. You're gonna freeze yourself to death. Soggy bottom? Yeah, they do get that way. I kind of like the soft tacos once in a while anyway. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? Oh, geez, I'm really stuck now. Cheese and crackers. All right, I'm stuck. I'm going to have to do it the hard way. Or the easy way, depends on how you look at it. This corn, and I'm gonna have to put it in a trailer because I'm driving over my crops. How silly of me. Oh geez, ow, oh, does this harvester make my butt look big? Yeah, squatting. He's a squatter. Squatter. Bada, bada, bada. Better, butter. Yep, and he got his one-piece overalls. Well, the one-piece overalls are called coveralls. The overalls are the kind with the suspenders. Yeah, technically. I'm still working. I remember end of year sucks. Do you get paid overtime? Like money, extra money, or extra time? Did you get a Christmas bonus? You guys get Christmas bonuses at the big corporations like that? Wifey texted saying she's not cooking, so I'm on my own. Well, Taco Bell it is. Yes, I get paid overtime. Well, that's good. I never cared for overtime. I'd rather be home. If there were people, there was always people that wanted overtime because they were into the money. I was never into the money. And so I would say, you want overtime? Then you can do it, and I won't. You got a good bonus, did you? I think the only place I ever worked that you got a bonus was one of the jobs I had. We got a Christmas turkey, like a 20-pound turkey, or Thanksgiving, or Christmas. I can't remember, or maybe a ham, something like that. I was thinking of stopping at McDonald's and eating on the way home. That's what I would do, because then I wouldn't have to worry about it. I'd pick something up on the way home and eat it while I was driving. And then I wouldn't, there's dinner. Just throw the wrapper out the window. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Uh-oh. Trouble in the big city. So it's the brown one we need to move, right? So he did catch up. Okay, now we can get these plows down here. Let's get these guys off the field. Yeah. So I pick special things when I'm doing that. Some takeout is hard to eat and drive. So, for example, if I was having to drive, I would probably get, something like a burrito or something that you could wrap up and wouldn't leak all over. I can't imagine eating a big juicy hamburger and having all that stuff like that Carl's Jr. commercial. I hated Carl's Jr. commercials. I hated them. One of my pet peeves is watching people eat. I hate watching people eat. Most people don't have decent table manners anyway, because most people don't eat at the table anymore. You know that there's houses now, new houses are designed without a dining room, because people don't eat at the table anymore. They may have a breakfast nook or something in the kitchen, but they're not making dining rooms. And but anyway, so these Carl Juniors, I hated them. They would be stuff running down their face, and oh God. Anybody watch The Lord of the Rings? The Two Towers, I think, or one of the towers. It's where the horseback people, that whatever of the trilogy that was, I can't remember. But there's this guy eating, and he's eating grapes, and the grape juice is running. Why wouldn't you just throw a damn grape in your mouth and bite into it, and it's stuff good? And then he's got this piece of meat that he's chewing on, and there's grease all over his face, and it's just like, oh God. And he's smacking while he eats, and it's just gross. It's just disgusting. I hate watching people eat. So the Carl's Jr., I don't care what the hell that hamburger looked like. Watching somebody eat it was not appetizing to me. And I wasn't going, oh my God, I wish I had one of those. It did the opposite to me. I never had a Carl's Jr. because I couldn't stand the commercials. All right, see how fast we can get home with this. What do we got? What's in here? Sorghums? We got some sorghums in here. Fries work? Yeah, fries as you're driving. That works. As long as you have a napkin in one hand and a fry in the other so you can keep the grease off the steering wheel. If I went to McDonald's, the biggest thing I got mad at McDonald's about, two big things. The first big thing was when the vegetarians complained enough that they stopped using, stuff with tallow in it to make their fries. That's where the flavor came from their fries. As soon as the vegetarians got in there and made them stop using, that to make their fries, and then I don't care about their fries anymore. They taste like crap. The second thing I got upset with McDonald's about is when they stopped making the breakfast sandwiches all day. It used to be you could get a breakfast sandwich, an egg, sausage, and muffin and cheese. Those breakfast sandwiches, they used to be able to get those all day long. Now they can't. If it's 11 o'clock, you can't get one anymore. It can be right at 11 o'clock and you say, you don't have one just sitting there? It's just barely turned 11. Nope, can't sell them after 11. That pissed me off. But if I'm driving, that's what I would get. I'd get a couple of those breakfast sandwiches. They eat pretty good because they're small enough you can hold it in your hand. And they're good. That's what I would get. See, the thing about the vegetarians, it's a hamburger store. Why are you even in there, you stupid people? And so you ruin it for the people that want a decent hamburger. And why would a company listen to them? 99% of the people coming here are wanting a decent hamburger, but you're going to cow down to the 1% that want a vegetable burger. Are you kidding me? What's the matter with you? What kind of business sense is that? Doesn't make any sense. People are stupid. I don't care. I don't care if somebody wants a vegetable burger. I could, put it on the menu. But don't stop people that like a decent hamburger because you don't want to eat meat. Well, your hamburger touched my vegetable burger. Now it's what do they call it? I can't think. I haven't had enough Mountain Dew today. Contaminated. It's good. I know a guy that's like that. I do. I know a guy. I've been to their house for dinner. His wife has to fix his plate so that there's no way that one piece of food will touch another. Because he won't eat two pieces of food. He wouldn't eat potato salad that's right next to the baked beans if the baked bean juice kind of ran over a little bit into the potato salad, or some of the potato salad fell down the side into the baked beans. He will now not eat any of it because one food touched the other. People are nuts. Ain't nothing you can do about it. People are nuts, and you can't do a damn thing about it. They're just crazy. All right, now we can get this guy going, but I don't know what to plant. What should I plant on this big field? You guys think about that and tell me, because I want to know. And it looks like they missed a bunch of corn. How in the heck did that happen? And the corn header is right there. Okay. I can do this. We can do this. We have the technology. I had to try the Burger King meatless Whopper. Always wondered if they really used meat anyway. I have to say there wasn't much difference. Well, yeah, that's the problem with processed food, though, isn't it? See, that's the problem I had with Olive Garden. Everybody talks about, oh, let's go to Olive Garden. Oh, we're going to go to town. Oh, we get to go to Olive Garden. We're going to the city. Oh, geez. You know, it's like it's Christmas come early. Well, I went to the first time I went to Olive Garden, I didn't know anything about Italian food, and I certainly didn't know anything about Olive Garden. So I said, look, have you got some kind of a sampler? And they did, and it's got a name for it. I can't remember what the name is. I think it's something like Italy Around the World. And so what it is, though, is it's several different kinds of dishes, like tortellini, you know, not spaghetti, but I can't think of other dishes, but different kinds of dishes, and you get a little bit of each one so you can try them. Well, here's the problem: they're all made out of pasta, and they use the same friggin' sauce. So they've got tortellini here. They've got rogalini or some other thing here. They've got spaghetti here. And then they take the same sauce and pour it over the whole damn match. Every bite tasted just like the other bite. So I couldn't tell a difference in the food. It all tasted the same. Raviolis, that's what I was trying to think of. So they have all this different kind of food and it all tastes exactly the same. So what's the point? Why don't you just bring me a jar of ragu out here and I'll just drink it? Jeez. So I wasn't very happy with it. Their breadsticks were good. I would just go into Olive Garden just to order their breadsticks. Just give me some of those. I'll just eat that for dinner. All right, was that it? Just that? I didn't get anything. 6,000. See, it's not even worth your time. I bet, Scorpion, you probably missed lunch and between meals. Yeah. I had fries for lunch and an omelet for breakfast. I'm hungry now. Carol wanted omelets for lunch today, but Jeff said he didn't want to make them. We let Jeff make the omelets because he's best at it. He makes a good omelet. Their lasagna is good. I usually have the chicken Alfredo. See, I didn't know what that was. I thought Alfredo was one of the waiters or something. I said, what? I'm not eating that. What are you talking about? Oh, Mario. Send the plumber out. Mario. It's Mario. My poor truck there is just getting battered. Now I don't know where my trailer's at. I think it's still out in the street. Let's go find the trailer. Oh, I forgot to check. Nobody answered my question. I asked what should I plant on that huge field, and nobody has a suggestion for me. I guess I have to do corn again. Maybe I'll do something with straw, so I'll have so much straw I'll never have to do straw again. Oh, there's my trailer. And where am I going? There you go. I'll plant oats or something. Wheat, barley maybe. What happened? All right, there we go. Can't really mess it up. I like their chicken parmesan too. Chicken parm. Can't really mess it up. You know, I thought that. I went to Canada one time and we stopped at McDonald's for just a McDonald's breakfast. And we couldn't eat it. It was so bad. And I looked at Carol and she looked at me, and both at the same time we said, how in the hell do you screw up eggs? It was like, it was terrible. It tasted like, the kids wouldn't even eat it. It was awful. And it cost about twice as much as what you could get here in the States from McDonald's. It was awful. Awful. All righty. What are you quack-a-doodle-doo? What the hell kind of dance is that anyway? That's the mashed taters there. That's a who knows what the hell that is, the chicken parmesan. Then he's got to poop it back out. He's laying eggs, what he's doing. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. You're awful, buddy. You're awful. Okay, what was I waiting on here? Lime. Let's go find the limerator. Which one was limerator? That one. And of course, we're at the furthest point away. I love this Massey Ferguson. It's a good little tractor there. Commuting later. Their Italian dressing. Where are we talking now? Olive Garden? We eat a ton of salad and breadsticks and take home half the pasta. That's right. You know me and salads, but I like Olive Garden salad. And I don't know why. Maybe because it's the best thing on the menu. Just the cheese sticks or whatever they call them. Those things and the salad. Or some kind of soup. Sometimes you have some kind of good soup. What kind of soup? You know, the kind of soup that I get that I don't hardly ever get anywhere is a Chinese restaurant. We always get the egg flour soup. Olive Garden. Safe eating and driving, Scorp. I always wondered how the egg scrambled came before cooking. I like to see Italians dressing too. Who said that? They love the Italians dressing. Yeah. Sophia Loren. I love to see them Italians dressing. Bridget Bardot, or was she French? Was Bridget Bardot French? I can't remember. She was. I never did care much for her. She was kind of phony. Sophia Loren, though, she was glamorous. It's kind of like Rachel Welch. Okay, what's the thing here? There's a thing here. What is it? What am I looking at here? Activate sync. Change direction. Left shift B. Left shift B. We're gonna drive backwards all the way home. Oh, it is cool. Hey, got a monitor in front of my mirror. So they're starting to do what I said they should do. I've seen some of the brand new trucks, you know, the tractor trailer trucks that have, instead of mirrors on the outside of the truck, they have mirrors on the inside, but they're not mirrors. They're actually monitors. So there's a camera that's looking backwards, and you see a monitor, but you can move the monitor around if you need to, so you can get a wider view. but it's actually, the mirror's actually right here, you know, right here in front of you, right just to the side of the windshield. So it's real clear, and it's a camera. That seems like a smart thing to do. You know, you always, driving a truck like that, you're always constantly cleaning your mirrors so you can see, because if you can't see, you're kind of screwed. And then they hang out from the side of the truck. You're always smacking your head on them. Silly stuff. This was funny. I wonder if you can hire a worker to drive backwards. Should we try that? Do they know they're driving backwards? Could not start. Tool attached incorrectly. Okay, they're not going to do it. They don't see anything wrong with the tractor. Somebody put the tool in the wrong spot. You dumbass. All right, was left shift B, right? Hamish McDougal has completed their task. Well, which one was Hamish? Must have been this one. He don't want to do it. Maybe it doesn't need fertilizer. That could be. No, it does need fertilizer. I think it needs to be plowed first, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. All right, fine. We'll plow it first. Then throw some fertilizer on it. Oh, he jumped right back in the same tractor. You silly guy. Oh, did we ever get poop? We do have some slurry. Okay, let's go put it in the machine and see what happens. Somebody ate all the poo out of that one. Oh, don't hit it. Oh. Okay, so it went in there. Now let's see. Let's see. Is that this one? Productivity 300. Straw and slurry. What is this though? Incoming material, it says. That doesn't make any sense. You got incoming and outgoing. That means that you're dropping off the digestate. But oh, there it is. Okay, so you can use either digestate or liquid poop loop. Okay, that actually makes sense because that gives you a use for the digestate that you might not have otherwise. Okay, there you go. We're making it. We're making poop now. We got a poop factory. All right, guys, it looks like it's time for me to go, isn't it? Where's Matt when you need him? There's Matt. It's time to go. Yeah, Matt was on the job and ready for action. I bet Scorp is at drive-thru currently. Yeah, I bet he is too. Well, he works in the city, so there's probably a McDonald's on every corner. If it's a big enough business, if it takes up a block, If it's a big business, they would have a McDonald's on every corner. So every door that you step out of steps into a McDonald's. That'd be a way to go. There's Frank. Hello. Have a happy new year at work. See you all later. Hey, Frank. I'll see you before the end of the year. I'll be back on Thursday. No, wait. That is the end of the year, isn't it? Is Thursday New Year's Day or New Year's Eve? When's New Year's Eve? Wednesday? Tomorrow? I'm confused. Where's the calendar? Give me a calendar. Today's the 30th. Okay, so tomorrow is New Year's Eve. So I will see you in the new year, I guess. All righty. Okay, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your day with me. I'm glad everybody had a good Christmas. Rob, don't wear your computer out. Let your mom use it once in a while. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. I'll see you next year. All right. Ta-ta for now.